Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I bring a greetings to you. It's another day, our second day of book review, liberating the minds of people around the world and bringing in a freedom of thinking, of positive thinking to the mind of people. Let's get to it again today. Let's get to it. Day 2. Let's get to day 2 of our book reading review. Let's get to it. Today is day 2. If you can remember where we stopped yesterday, it is a very good, pleasant time yesterday for as many people that was on live with me. For people that are not on live, that come across the video later, for as many people you must have shared this video with. I know and you believe with me, we are up to something big, and we are impacting lives all around the world, impacting generation. This is not just a book. This is a mirror. This is a mirror. And you know, mirror speak hard truth. It doesn't lie, whether you like it or not. So let's get to it today, day 2. Let's get to it today. Today is our day 2. Day 2. Day 2. Day 2. Turn on your notification button on your YouTube, on this YouTube channel. So whenever I come on live, this is a 30 days marathon. We are going to do it for good 30 days. The link to buy the book will be there all the time on the link will be there on the videos. And again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the station, because we have so many other goodies that will be coming, educative, impactful content. A lot will be coming your way from now on. So yesterday we stopped at the area of geographical location, the light that I've been speaking to a lot of people, that until they move to a particular location before they can become somebody in life, is a lie, is a pure lie. And I said yesterday that the truth be told, truly a lot of people move, they change location and they become better in their life. Why a lot of people did, but unfortunately because of the kind of mindset they carry with them, so they move to another place, and this mindset is still limiting them. So I will briefly continue and talk about what we are doing today. So I will recap from where I stopped yesterday, then we move on with another one. I said geography illusion. It's geography illusion. Geography illusion. Why location is not the savior, it can never be. It's not all about location, it's about what you carry. And I said, let's begin with hard truth today. Millions of people believe their biggest problem is where they live, where they are being given birth to, their geographical location, where they grow up. A lot of people in their mind, these are the things that is limiting them, thinking it is because of where they are being given birth to. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying all these things are not having effect in the life of people, but you can change the narration. It depends on who you are. I gave a scenario yesterday. Probably I can still mention 1 or 2 scenarios today as well. So, and I said, they believe if they can just relocate to another city, to another country, to another continent, then their life will finally open up, as if opportunities are automatic. No, they are not. But here is the uncomfortable reality. The truth, a lot of people don't like to hear. A lot of people don't like to face. Don't forget, I said it's hard truth we are going to say to ourselves, hard one. It doesn't matter what other people think about it. You cannot change truth. Truth will remain. Then I said people don't escape poverty by changing location. They can only escape poverty by changing their thinking, their way of reasoning, how they see themselves, how they carry themselves, what are the skills they acquire, what are the value they are giving now to people, what are the services they are rendering. That is why you see the same pattern repeating. Somebody from the village, somewhere in Kenya, in Nigeria, in Uganda, find yourself in Canada, in America, in Australia, and find out what really changes in their life is not tangible. The nature of job they are still doing is nothing is really changing. A pattern repeats because of the limitation, the limitation mindset they carry. Someone leaves a poor country and struggle abroad. If you come across this video, is this a lie? Or you've not seen people, and despite the fact that they change location, nothing really changing about their life. Someone migrates, earns more money, more work, yet remain mentally dependent. No freedom. And I said yesterday, wealthy living starts from your mind. It's not about physical money you have. Yes, it starts from your mind. Have you not seen a lot of people claim to be wealthy financially, but yet they are poor mentally? You've not seen that? We have a lot of them. And someone returns home with nothing but stories after years in abroad. Because poverty of the mind travels faster than the passport. Citizen of wherever you are does not matter. It's your mind. If location alone created sources, then every immigrant will be wealthy. If geography was destiny, then talent would not exist in poor regions. Please listen to these words carefully. Yet, history has prove it otherwise. History proves otherwise. Great thinkers, investors, entrepreneurs, and leaders have emerged from colonized nations, war zones, villages without electricity, system designed to suppress them. What separates such people, what separated them, was not environment alone, but mental independency. Until a person learns to think in value, I mentioned that earlier, skills, adaptability, and self-belief, a better location only offer better excuses. Please follow me. We don't have much time. Barely, maybe only 30 minutes we are going to spend. If you were dropped anywhere in the world today, what will you actually contribute? If you change your location today, you have an opportunity to move to that place of your choice, of your dream country. What exactly have you prepared to offer to make you live a better life there? Are you prepared at all? Are you a professional? Do you have based education-based skills. That question alone I ask now, this question alone I ask, have made many people uncomfortable and discomfort is where growth begins. That is another topic for another day. Dangers of comfort zone. Discomfort is where growth begins. I saw so many examples yesterday when I mentioned names of people like Nelson Mandela, some world leaders, that despite the fact of their discomfort, despite the fact they have been locked in a chair, they discover themselves because of the mindset they have when they are free, and when eventually came out from that problem, they never allow anything to stop their dreams. That is not a bed of roses. Life doesn't come easy. If you give nothing, you cannot get nothing. So you have to have what you offer. Let me point on another one. You'll find this one in chapter 4 of that book. Don't forget, I told you you have the expanded chapter of that book that talks you more, that exposes you more, that opens your mind and eyes to see a lot of opportunities around you. That not until you relate it to anybody before you can become somebody in life. So you'll find this one I want to read now in chapter 4 of that book. Inherited thinking. Inherited thinking. How poverty is passed down without money. This is how a lot of generations are passing this to their generation without them knowing. You and I, to some extent, we might fall in that category without knowing. These are the purpose of having this book. You must read this book to free your own generation coming after you from following that pattern, that trend. Poverty is not only economy, it is cultural, psychological, and generational. Many people inherit it without them knowing. Fear without knowing its source. Limiting beliefs disguised as wisdom. Survivor thinking mistakenly for humility. You will hear phrases like this. People like us don't do that. Who told you? Who says that to you? Who is telling you you are limited? Saying people like that, don't do that. We can't do such job. Who is going to put us in such position? How am I going to earn such amount of salary? How am I going to have such a business? Who told you you cannot? Another one. This is not for our kind. Says who? If it is not what has been wired in your mind that you are playing out, in order for you not to pass this to your own children, you need to read this book. Another one, phrases like just manage what you have, limiting yourself to average life. That you can never be much better than this average life. Be grateful, don't dream too big, says who? Says who? Be grateful, don't dream too big, says who? Excuse me, 1 minute. Be grateful, don't dream too big, says who? These are kind of words. These are kind of beliefs that are not harmless words. You just speaking it, you thought it's nothing. They are mental boundaries. They are mental limitations. In many families, children are raised to avoid risk, avoid questioning, avoid ambition, because past generation paid a price for visibility. So trauma becomes a tradition in such generation, in such family. Living below standard become a standard in that family. Do you understand? It is this is serious than what you are thinking. It is more serious. Sorry, how many please? It is more serious than what you are thinking. Please, wait. It is more serious than what you're thinking. Or you're saying, you should not take this lightly. So when trauma becomes a tradition in a family, what do you expect? What do you expect? Let me continue. The tragedy is this of such, the tragedy of such belief, of such limitation is this. A child can be born in a new era, but raised with an old mindset. Yes, in this present age, we have technologies as information everywhere, left and right, and yet some people are still raising their children because of the mindset they carry. They are passing it to their children. That children will pass it to another children. Their generation can never live below or above what they believe. So this chapter in chapter 4, by the time you get your book and it exposes your mind to see a lot, part of what is going to expose your mind to see are these. Families unknowingly reproduce limitation. Community normalize struggle as if it's a normal thing. Nations romanticize suffering. In some places in Africa, especially, victimhood becomes a situation that you must do everything you can do, and it's never late for you. It doesn't matter your age. It's never late. This book are the books you have. You read, assimilate, change your mind, shift your mindset, pass it to your children, let them have this mindset and change the old one in them, the mindset, and your generation change forever. And yet, no system survives without human cooperation. The moment thinking changes, the system begins to change, to shake. You see the result in your output, in everything you do. And when you read this book, it to challenge you to ask some questions. Question like what? Which beliefs did I choose? And which were handed to me? You ask yourself and find an answer to it. Meaning you begin to understand what you are into. Another question you can ask yourself: am I living my own life or finishing someone else's fear? What has been passed to you? Am I living my own life or finishing somebody else's fear? Where your parents stopped, you pick it up. And it's not about blame. It's not about blame. What you don't know, you don't know. Until you see somebody that bring it your way or open your eyes to see. It's not about blame. It's not your fault. It's not. It has been what you have been made to believe. But this book is about to change it. It's not about blame. It is about awakening responsibility. Wake you up. Switch something in your mind. Make you see what you have not been seeing. Direct your path and start living like a champion. It will not happen like a magic instantly, but it's a gradual process. And the beautiful thing about it is you will enjoy it before you leave this earth, and your generation will never go back to that old mindset or struggle that you have been made to believe. Because once you see the chain, you can break it. It is not invisible any longer. It is visible now. You know how to deal with it. So let me touch this angle before I leave. I will leave now. I don't want it to be more than 30 minutes. Don't, don't, don't forget to share this with a friend, family, a relative, business partner. The information is vital. A book is only $1. I told you yesterday, knowledge is not expensive. It is ignorant. That is very expensive. It's $1 and targeting 10,000 people to have this copy. Don't say when you read, you share with your friend. No, let everybody have their own copy. So in this one, you are going to see this in chapter 5. Says skills, not sympathy, the new currency of the world. Skill, what you know how to do. Skill, skill, new currency of the world is not your CV. It's not about English you can speak. It's not about the qualification you have without skill. No, 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 not anymore. None of the days. The modern world does not reward pity. No, but no. It rewards problem solving, a problem solver, somebody of value that can impact community, life, society, companies. Not pity. No, the modern world does not reward pity. The nations rise not because they are helped, but because they become useful to other nations. Nobody wants to identify with failure. International policy, country signing MOU. If this country does not see anything to benefit from your country, they will not come to you. Nobody doing that on a pity or for free of charge. No, it's for benefit, it's of value. I hope you understand. In today's global economy, skills travel faster than visas. You will stop begging for visa to go to any nation of the world because you carry something they needed. You are a man of value, human of value. You are valuable. Wherever you find yourself, you dish it out, you impact. Skill travels more than visas. How many people sitting in their corridor, irrespective of where they are in their nation, and they are earning millions in dollars because they are working online with another company in another country, not even physical now, because they carry what that people need. They'll pay. People pay for value. So skills travel faster than visas. Knowledge crosses border without permission. Yes, knowledge travel.
crosses borders without anybody permission. You don't need any stamp of anybody of any embassy before you go wherever or you operate in anywhere all over the world. Value creates its own access. So this chapter 5, it dismantles the dangerous perception with aid without capacity. It dismantles it is this is it, explain it to you in a layman term. You will understand. Even you dictate yourself who you really are. So it dismantles the danger of section with aid without capacity, assistance without empowerment, creates assistance without empowerment, creates dependency, inferiority complex, generational waiting. True empowerment asks other questions. It doesn't come free, like I said. What can you do? Can you offer? What can you build? What impact you can make? What problem can you solve? What can you scale? Can you answer any of these questions? That is why two people in same location can have completely different outcome, and yet they are in the same location, in same country, in same environment. Because one wait for opportunity, the other become the opportunity itself. One blame policy, blame government for everything. The other learn and lean on leverage. The leverage on everything is in his hand. And one bets for access, the other build relevance, value. The youth are not poor because they lack talent. No. They are poor because they were never taught. They have never been taught. They were never been taught how to convert talent into value. It's so unfortunate. The society must still wait for that. No, that is why information like this is coming your way. Don't take it for granted. This chapter 5 of this book calls for skill-based education. Enough. Gone are the days you go to school, you went to school all because of name of the course. No, no, not again. Gone are the days. Skill-based education, mental resilience, global competitiveness, identity rooted in contribution, not charity. And it delivers a message that it's deep at truth. The world does not hold you a future, but you hold your future. Determine who you want to become, but it will reward value. The world does not hold you a future, but when you have value to yourself, you prepare for the future. The world is ready and always reward the value you carry. Let me quickly rush at it. Why? Some of the reasons you must read this book. This book is not entertainment. No, it's not one of those content you just see out there anyhow. No, 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 it's for a purpose. This book is not entertainment, it is confrontation. It will challenge comfort zone, excuses, inherited limitations, false hope tied to geographical areas. It will awaken personal responsibility, mental freedom, skill, consciousness, generational vision. If you ever first talk, if you ever blame location, if you ever Know you are capable of more. This book is written for you. For you. Cheers. I see you again tomorrow around the same time. If you see this video, you want to suggest a convenient time for you for where you are. We can always manage the situation and I come your way again. We'll read it to the end. We'll review it to the end. You should have one for yourself. Have one for your brothers. Have one for his business associate. You just need to impact somebody's life. See you again tomorrow, and I wish you all the best. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Use the link below to get your own book. It's on Amazon. It's on Gumroad. It's on Pay It. I'll put the caption there for the title. I'll put possibly I might put the back cover picture there too, in order for you to be able to know it. So I wish you all the best in life. So you can move your body across borders, but until you move your mind beyond limitation, nothing truly changes. Bye for now.